Vowing bloodshed and suffering to Taiwan independence forces. China launched its largest military exercises around the island in at least a year. Strong punishment, Beijing says, for recent separatist acts. The drills, which encircled the island, prompted Taiwan to scramble jets and put missile, naval and land units on alert. This after new President William Lai, who Beijing regards as a separatist, took office this week, receiving congratulations from many world leaders, but sparking anger from Beijing.
中国人民解放军东部战区为台岛周边开展联合演训，维护国家主权和领土完整，对台独分裂势力谋独行径予以有力惩戒，对外部势力干涉挑衅予以严重警告，完全符合国际法和国际惯例，完全正当必要。
2 days of drills are being held in the Taiwan Strait and include areas around the islands of Kinmen, Matsu, Wuqiu and Dongyin. A Chinese military spokesperson says that dozens of fighter jets were deployed carrying live missiles and conducted mock strikes on high-value military targets. Olivia Xiong with more on China's military exercises.
A show of strength from Beijing and a clear message to Taiwan and its new leader, William Lai. China's military spokesperson saying these fresh military drills were not just to test joint capabilities, but serve as a strong punishment for the separatist acts of Taiwan independence forces. Also, a stern warning against interference and provocation by external forces. Experts say the move is in line with expectations, as Beijing also conducted military drills when Mr. Lai's predecessor Tsai Ing-wen took office. It also launched large-scale war games around Taiwan in 2022, following then U.S. House Speaker Nancy Pelosi's visit to the self-ruled island, which has led to increased military activity since. Although Beijing seemingly more forceful this time, China's Coast Guard conducting drills near Taiwan's outlying Wuqiu and Dongyin islands, according to local media reports, entering restricted waters for the first time.
Some people have been saying, not ruling out the possibility of a full-scale blockade, which would almost be tantamount to war. That is certainly an option, which I don't think Beijing will exercise it for the moment. Again, you don't want to push the envelope so far until you reveal all your cards. So I think they're just trying to push it a little bit more, bit by bit, and to see how actors in the region would respond.
Chinese officials and state media have been ramping up their criticism of Mr. Lai. Prior to his election, Beijing had already labelled him a dangerous separatist, and his stance, they say, has become more radical, as seen in his first speech after taking office. Mr. Lai referring to Taiwan as a sovereign and independent nation, and talking about deepening ties with the international community. The drills broadcast in a live stream by state broadcaster CCTV, and in this video showcase the military hardware being used, the text adding that the weapon to kill off Taiwan independence forces is in place.
All these drills are conducted with the ultimate goal, if indeed, to sort of have a stranglehold on Taiwan and to deny Taiwan international space and to make it much more difficult for Taiwan to engage with the outside world. That is also trying to send signals not just to Taiwan per se, but also to the United States, and to try and test how much the US is willing to respond. I guess for Taiwan, they will certainly respond in the way that they are supposed to. But again, how much the United States would do, and given that this is the US elections year, this would sort of provide some clues about US willingness to step in.
These latest military drills are to go on for 2 days, but experts say this could be the prelude to more and bigger drills to come. China considers Taiwan part of its territory and has not renounced the use of force to bring it under its control. Observers say there are other levers that Beijing could use to signal its displeasure with Taiwan. For example, we have already seen it sanction 12 U.S. defense corporations and executives for their involvement with U.S. arms sales to Taiwan. Observers say that as Beijing continues to calibrate its next moves with William Lai at the helm, what's clear is that cross-strait tensions are set to rise, but This could very well just be the signal, with the real punishment set to come later. Olivia Xiong, CNA, Beijing.
Taiwan President William Lai has vowed to continue defending the values of freedom and democracy in the face of what he called external challenges and threats. The leader made those comments as he visited military offices in the island's northern city of Taoyuan.
我会和国军弟兄姐妹站在第一线，共同守护国家安全。此时此刻，国际社会正高度关注民主台湾，而面对外在的挑战与威胁，我们会持续捍卫自由民主的价值，守护区域的和平稳定。
The island has condemned Beijing's drills as regrettable. In response, it has deployed sea, air and ground forces to surrounding areas. Security officials have warned that China could launch further military drills after the current one is over. Victoria Jen has more on Taiwan's response so far.
As soon as China announced the drills, Taiwan's defense ministry immediately issued a statement condemning China's action, and it called the move, and I quote, irrational provocations and actions that undermine regional peace and stability, unquote. And the ministry has also mobilized its sea and air as well as ground forces in response, and saying that it could protect Taiwan. Now, it has also set up an emergency operations centers to monitor the latest development and update the public on what is going on. Now, analysts said that the scope of the drill is larger than the previous exercises because they also cover the outlying islands. And they said that it's designed to show China's ability to control the seas and as well as to prevent foreign involvement. Now, they also said that the political signals are stronger than the military ones. The general public actually seems little affected by the drills, and the fact that most people are still going about their daily lives and they seem to be immune to the military exercises from China. And now I spoke to some people on the street and they told me that actually they weren't surprised by the drills. In fact, they said that they would be surprised if China didn't take any actions. But they all condemn that China's military drills is pushing Taiwanese further away from the mainland. Now, based on various surveys, the majority of Taiwanese, they do not want reunification with China. Now, analysts are saying that the China's military drill actually may help boost William Lai's support rating and actually give him a stronger mandate to rule the island as a minority president.